Hello and welcome then to another episode of Brompton. So we're back again, and we are now going to actually buy some new kit. We've got slightly less money than we had because charge per ink agri. They charged 220 for 44 bales. We're going to buy a new drill. So it doesn't leave us with much money at all, literally nothing, but I felt that we need to buy some of our own kit rather than using getting Gagrian all the time just to make the videos more interesting. So this is what we shall do. Oh, are you gonna? Apparently not. There we go, right. There we go then. So after this harvest, I hope to actually, oh dear, get a new tractor and go up in and just boost our kit, and we'll hopefully get our actual, what's it called? Cows and that sort of stuff. So we're going to do a couple of fields. Obviously I'll do some off screen because it's going to take quite a while. This is a 3.5 meter drill. Yeah, our bales are obviously over there. I did check them. They are 11% fermented, the old ones. Not too much. This is a bit back heavy, and it will slide. I have tested it, but having tested it, we can control it without front weight, so it will be done. Ignore the messages there from Keith. I think he's trying to sort out me becoming an editor on his page. Yeah, that's a grass field. Come on, Ben, you made the map. You should, well, edited the map. You ought to know. We can do this field. Here we go. Ooh, it is really, really light. There we go, right. We'll go down this way, I think. So, I'm not entirely sure whether this is a direct drill. I haven't tested that aspect because I didn't need to, but let's change it to barley. Yes, I didn't need to, so I'm not entirely sure, but I know it can cultivate, do the ploughed, so that's fine. We're drilling barley here today because I want to get some straw, more straw at the same time. Might do the other field in OSR because I want the money. But barley does have a decent yield, so it shouldn't be too bad. We are of course using ridge markers here, just realistic really, that's what you do in real life. So make it as realistic as possible. I do like the texture there, of the animation, sorry, of the ridge marker. It's pretty cool. There we go. Of course, the idea of the ridge marker is so that you can follow it in cab, and obviously in real life you would only be in cab, but yeah, so if you want to play in cab in the game, then you can, and then you just line the centre of your tractor up with the line made by the ridge marker, and you will get the full width out of the drill. We are still drilling barley. I haven't changed it by accident. That'd be pretty disastrous. I've had that happen several times with my workers on Ingagri, um, but it's fine. Yeah, you can see we're sliding about a bit. It's trying to pull us to the left and right a bit. Just correcting it with the steering wheel. So it's working okay. I have of course taken the loader off, as you can see, because it's not necessary and the loader constantly going down is annoying. So what we'll do, as I have started, as you can probably tell, is go up and down. We'll keep doing that until the very end when we'll do the headlands, which is most realistic. So yeah, I wanted to do it as realistic as possible. We'll also have to mind out with soil mod now. I'll have to spread different types of fertilisers, because as we can see on here, moisture is perfect. 37 is ideal for maximum yield, and we've got N is at ×4, and N wants to be at ×5 for maximum yield. So we'll have to spread some N, and also PK is ×2, and PK ideally wants to be at ×4, so we'll have to spread a fair bit of PK to bring that up. We've also got to think about weeds. I think that's mainly on just the cultivated texture ground that comes out. Well, I'm not entirely sure. I think they can grow whilst the crop is growing at the same time, just depending on what herbicides you've put down and pesticides. I have of course got the help sheet off FSUK printed out and stuck near my computer, so I can see that nice and easily. Otherwise I would not have a clue. I do believe we could actually set GPS up with this and do that, because I believe this tractor has GPS inbuilt. We might have a play around with that in a minute, because it's not the fastest process in the world, as it's only 3.5 meters. Used about 20% of the tank up, so right, okay. But it didn't cost us too much for seed. It cost us about £500. Not too bad in terms of FS. Yep. Switch the ridge. Back down again. Now, can I remember how to do I cannot remember the key bindings for GPS. So, oh no, it's there. Duh. Left control 0. And how exactly? Right. Let's. Oh dear. Let's. So we need left control 3. No, that wasn't meant to happen. I'll come back once I've sorted it out, I think. Well then guys, we're back. So it's now set to 3.5 meters, and it's drilling away happily, which is nice. So we have to deactivate it. There we go. And let's fold up the ridge. so basically GPS will now bring up these lines, which we can then skip some, which might make it quite handy. It should be set to, yeah, it is 3.5 meters, or slightly under, so that we make sure that we don't miss any. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, so we'll just be going up and down like this. It's calculated that there's so many set distances, width of the drill between here and the edge of where we were before, so we can just do loops, which will be easier, I believe, and it also makes that noise to warn us that we're a set distance off the end, and I can do that. So it'll disactivate and make that noise once it's deactivated, and I have disactivated that time by steering, but you do have to be careful with the steering wheel because it likes to actually you need to have a reasonable lock on when you do that, so often I can end up missing not deactivating it, and then it just swerves back, but fortunately that time I was turning it enough. So I'll have to just go back at the end, I think, to get that bit, because in the grand scheme of things it's not too much. Yeah, so we're going to go on the outside run now of this bit here, and that will, yeah, it has. Then we can just keep going at a set distance of turning round like so, and it'll be nice and simple. I have still got to get that bit, but yeah, for some reason it's not using all of the edge of the width, it's just set it off to one side, which is slightly annoying. I think it's just the way that it kind of clips the edge of the area for FS, rather it's not a problem with the GPS as such. For some unknown reason, when I was using it on the contracting server, it wasn't actually making the noises. I'm not entirely sure why. I must have done something to it at some point, but it is working okay now. So yeah, it's drilling along fine. I'll bring you back when we've got a bit more done, so that you're not just going to sit here, and I'll see you in a bit. So guys, we've just got the headlands now. GPS will just skip along, we have to do this manually now. Yeah, and then that'll leave the end of the episode, I think. I might drill another field off screen, but I'm not entirely sure. I've changed it now so that we don't need to close the gate, because that bit isn't on the part of the field, so that's okay. That's part of the edit I did. Yeah, there's a wire there. So just last run now, and that'll be the end of that. We've got, I think we'll be doing some foot spinning in the next episode. We might have to go over it twice with the PK and the N. I'm not entirely sure, but we'll have to see. We close that. There we go. And that is that. So guys, we'll just head back down to the farm and then. Oh dear. It's very light-ended, light on the front end with this drill. Yeah. can see it wobbling around on the front there. Ah dear. Really could do with the weight now. So tight on money, can't even afford a front weight. This tractor could do with a wash as well, but I'm sure it'll be fine for now. Strange how that straw's disappeared very recently. I'm not entirely sure what happened there. Anyway, I'll have to look into that, I think. Yeah. Anyway guys, make sure to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in another episode. Goodbye.